1 crore or my lips kiss Mark. Adam Williams and Elina Khan. Toronto, Canada. It was one of those evenings when the sky of Toronto glowed in shades of gold and pink, soft, calm, yet hiding the cold whisper of approaching winter. The wind carried a silence that felt like it had something to confess. In the middle of Queen Street, at a quiet café by the glass window, sat Adam, tall, calm, and lost in thought. In front of him was a cup of untouched coffee. Steam rose from it slowly, fading into the cool air. Across the table sat Elina, her dark brown eyes fixed on him, the man she once believed could never be bought, no matter what the price. She finally broke the silence. Adam, she said softly, do you really think money can fix everything? Adam smiled faintly, his eyes still distant. It's not about fixing things, Elina. It's about surviving in a world that only respects money. Her gaze dropped to the table. So if someone offered you 1 crore rupees, or, she paused, her voice trembling, or my lips, what would you choose? He looked up sharply, his heart skipping a beat. The question struck deeper than she imagined. Her tone wasn't playful, it carried pain, the pain of a woman who'd seen love compete against greed too many times. Elina, he said quietly, you think I'd sell my soul for 1 crore? She met his eyes. I don't know anymore, Adam. You've changed. You talk about money like it's oxygen. He leaned back, sighing. Outside, the snow had begun to fall, tiny white petals landing softly against the glass. For a moment, neither spoke. 2 years ago, they had met in the same café, two dreamers from different worlds. Adam, born in a modest Toronto neighborhood, had big dreams but little luck. Elina, the daughter of a wealthy businessman from Karachi, had everything except peace. He taught her how to laugh at life's chaos. She taught him how to dream without fear. Their love had no plan, no logic, just two hearts that found home in each other. But dreams are fragile in a world ruled by numbers. When Adam lost his job, and bills began to pile up, he started changing. He stopped calling. He started chasing money, day and night, as if love could wait. That evening, sitting across from her, Adam wanted to say everything but couldn't. Elina, he said finally, I'm just trying to build a life strong enough to deserve you. She looked away. Deserve me? You already did, when you were poor, when you had nothing but honesty. He swallowed hard. Love doesn't pay rent, Elina. Her eyes glistened. And money can't kiss your loneliness away, Adam. For a moment, their silence said more than words. The sound of snow brushing against the window filled the space between them. Then Elina took a deep breath, leaned forward, and said, tell me honestly, if someone offered you 1 crore rupees, and the only condition was to never see me again, what would you do? Adam froze. The café seemed to shrink around him. He could hear his heartbeat louder than the chatter of people. He looked into her eyes, those eyes that once made him forget what pain felt like. And in that instant, he realized the true meaning of her question. It wasn't about money, it was about love's worth. He reached out, took her trembling hand, and whispered, 1 crore can buy a house, Elina, but it can't buy a home. It can buy diamonds, but not the sparkle in your eyes. It can buy 1,000 lips, but not yours. She looked at him silently, tears softly resting on her lashes. He continued, if I ever trade you for money, I'd lose everything money could never give, peace, belonging, warmth. So no, Elina, I'd choose your lips, not because they're beautiful, but because they speak truth. Elina smiled faintly, but her smile carried sadness. Then prove it, Adam. Don't just say it, live it. He nodded, holding her gaze. I will. Months passed. Adam started over, working day and night at a small startup in downtown Toronto. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest. Elina stood by him quietly, not with money, but with faith. One day, fortune returned. Adam's idea got noticed by a big investor. Overnight, he became the face of $1 million project. The same people who once ignored him now wanted to shake his hand. But success has its own test. At a press event, a wealthy investor's daughter took a liking to him. She offered him partnership, and subtly, herself. She whispered one night, I can give you $1 crore, Adam, if you walk away from her. The words hit him like cold fire. He smiled politely, then said quietly, I've already been offered 1 crore once before. I chose the lips that spoke love, not lies. When he returned home that night, Elina was waiting on the balcony, watching the city lights flicker across the frozen lake. He came behind her, wrapped his arms around her gently, and whispered, I was tested again today. She turned, and, he smiled, I chose the same thing, your lips, your truth. Her eyes filled again, not with sadness, but pride. They stood there quietly, two souls against the glittering skyline of Toronto, the wind soft and the stars kind. That night, Elina placed her head on his chest and said, "You know, Adam, maybe love doesn't make you rich. But it makes you real." He kissed her forehead softly. "And real is all I ever wanted to be." Years later, when they told their love story to friends, Adam would always end with a smile and say, "Once, she asked me, 1 crore my lips." And Elina would laugh gently, replying, "And he proved that the lips that speak love are worth more than all the money in the world." Dizzy moral. In a world where everything is for sale, the rarest thing left is a heart that still believes in L.